Hi everyone, welcome to the third week of our program, 6 week program about decluttering, organizing, and optimizing with intention. This week we are going to talk about the home office and or study room. We get along. How did your week go? How did the second week go for you? Did you take the challenge or have you decided not to take the challenge just to say, okay, I will do it later? Or did you take the challenge and you just focused on one of the spaces? Last week it was the kitchen and the bedroom. How did it go for you? I would really be happy to hear it from you. And please do share it on my page. I would be delighted to hear it. Well, I'm happy for my part because I achieved to do both. And I'm so happy about it. The big part though was my kitchen. It's so easy for things just to take overhand because there's a lot of things that we have double or even three times. I mean, sometimes we don't need the stuff and sometimes we don't really want it anymore, but it's so easy just to put it in a cupboard or in a drawer and then say to ourselves, well, we will have a look at this later. But that is why in the kitchen too, it is very important to do some decluttering and some sorting out. So I went along and I did it. And I even took the time to rearrange some of the things in my kitchen. I bought some baskets to classify some content and created a space for it. Especially for the cereals, the dried fruits, sugar, honey, and all my sorts of tea, everything that I need for me and my husband to have a healthy breakfast. And my husband even created me a new furniture unit from an existing one, and I'm very very happy about this result because this is really now to a space, a breakfast space, if I may say so, and it is very great. So my bedroom, I did it too. It didn't take me that long. Of course, it took some time to do the cleaning of the curtains, the carpets, the bedspread, and also the blankets. I still have some decoration that I want to do, but well, I haven't found exactly what I need yet. I know what I want. I know exactly what atmosphere I want, but I haven't found it yet. But I will find it. So if you want to share something that you have done since last week, please do so. If you have any questions before we continue, well, just write them in the comments and I will have a look at it. I will just have an eye on the comments while we go through this third week. So let's continue. And this, as I said to begin with, this week we will talk about the home office and the study room. Perhaps in your home, this space is how could I say that, is in the same room or in the same sector. Anyhow, it is still important to do some decluttering, sorting, and cleaning. In my home, it is pretty much the same room, even though I admit that I often use my dining room to study or to work, depending on my project, because as I'm a consultant in Feng Shui and Bazi, I work with the energies, and sometimes I have to I want to level up by using some of these energies, and sometimes the energies that I need for my short-term goals, well, they are in my dining room, so I sit there to do my business or my studies. Anyway, the space, it may be your office or your study room, well, you still need to give it some space to give you physical and mental room to have a clear and strong mind to succeed in your goals. So, how do we handle this? Well, of course, it all starts by decluttering and sorting. And this time, I'm sure that as we're talking about an office and a study room, well, we are most likely going to declutter files, documents, notebooks, even normal books, if I can say so. So, well, there will be a lot of things to do because if you are as I am, well, we tend to create files and documents because every time we discover something new and we think, oh, this is really helpful for me, well, we put it aside, we create a beautiful file that we think that, oh my God, I know exactly where I can find it. And well, do we really use it? Not sure. Or sometimes we just want to read something or reflect on something, and we do the same thing and we create another file to be read or reflected on later. And I mean, if we haven't used it for over a year, most likely you will never use it. So I'm sure that when I will go through my office, I will find all these gold nuggets, but perhaps I should say fake gold nuggets, because I'm sure that I will find so much that I haven't even taken a look at since I took a copy, or since I took I don't since I took a note about it. So, and please do not do as I say. Perhaps one day it will not happen. If you haven't used it, if you haven't put it into practice, you will never do. And because I'm sure about this, because whatever you want to achieve, whatever is your goal, well, it has changed since you saw this information or that information for the first time. And the information, I'm pretty sure, has been updated since. So just forget it. And of course, if there are copies or paper or from your notes or anything, just don't throw it away before you have checked if you could use this as scrap paper to take other notes, or even to write down your grocery list, sorry. And of course, it may be in your office or in the study room, you will need to consider also to clean your laptop. Put some space in your hard disks and everything like that. It would be a great idea too. And when we talk only about studies, perhaps you could take a look at your notes, your study notes, the books that you have bought from the start when you started to study whatever topic we're talking about, and then perhaps consider if you still need your basic notes, if you need your basic books, because I think that if you have an expertise, this basic information, there's a high chance that you have, how could I say that you use it every day without even being conscious about it. So why not use your, I don't know, or you can give them your notes to another student. You can give your books, or you can sell your books to other students that would be very, very happy to acquire books or notes for lesser price. So don't forget also that it is important to clean physically these spaces and get rid of the old dust. Most of the time energies are unseen, but I'm pretty much sure that you too, when you clean your house, you can feel a difference. And it all starts with the smell, and this fresh smell also often tells us that, well, something is happening. And when I clean out, or even normal cleaning or normal optimization of my spaces, well, I feel when I do it and I have achieved it, well, I feel like this burden just disappears, and I feel even sometimes that this space is much larger, brighter, lighter, and it really for me, then I really know that I have succeeded in changing the energies. And when it comes to energies, well, it is important because we have to get rid of stalled energies that prevent us, or that may prevent us from feeling stronger or freer. And also, we tend to burden ourselves in old patterns, and these patterns, we can get rid of them at the same time as we declutter and organize our homes. So, what is the importance of a home office when we talk about Feng Shui and a study room? Well, the home office, of course, is a very important space for anything regarding your business. May you be an entrepreneur or self-employed, And it can also be very, very important if you are still working remotely for your career, because we have to really be at a higher level and always produce and provide high level services. And this, when we clear these spaces, this will allow us to clear our mind too, and really to get stronger and grow stronger and leave space to learn other things. So, and for the study room, it is important to keep this space clear too, because this sector is very important, because we have to be able to learn and understand new knowledge better and easier. And don't forget that whatever you room you are decluttering or cleaning or reorganizing, the whole family will benefit, not only you. But I tend, though, to believe that as you are the person who will clean these energies, clear these spaces, well, I'm pretty sure that you would benefit a bit more, because all along you will also sort of declutter and reorganize and optimize your own mindset, because it will really help you to release the old patterns. So, if you want to know more about Feng Shui or other disciplines in Chinese metaphysics, I invite you to go on my website to find the information, penelconsulting.com. And also, if you want to go a bit deeper in your intentional decluttering, organization, and optimization, you could also consider the online masterclass, that I have created, Do It Yourself Feng Shui. It is very fun and easy to do, and the information about this masterclass you can also find them on my website, penelconsulting.com. And before stopping for tonight, one more thing. If you are totally, or when you are totally decided to put all odds on your side to live a better and more meaningful life, please do contact me to know more about your possibilities to progress in changing your lifestyle. It may be with Feng Shui, the study of the environmental energies, or even with Bazi, which is the study of your energies, your personal energetic imprint. This has been derived from Chinese astrology, but it is a very powerful tool, really, to understand our potential and possibilities in our lives and in our career. I will be happy to offer you a free call to perceive how I can help you to progress and attain your life goals. So until next Monday, I hope that you will enjoy the mission for this week. I know that I will. And until then, take care.